There are hundreds of games available on Xbox One's backward compatibility program, but we could always use some more. Ever since the launch of the backward compatibility program 2 years ago, Xbox users have enjoyed the ability to play many of their old Xbox titles on the Xbox One. Microsoft recently expanded the program to include OG Xbox titles too, including classics like Knights of the Old Republic and Ninja Gaiden Black. Here are a few of my own personal picks for Xbox 360 and Xbox titles I'd love to see hit Xbox One. Star Wars Battlefront. The original Star Wars Battlefront from 2004 is widely regarded as a classic that brought large-scale Star Wars battles to the screens of players for the first time. Whether you chose to take part in battle as an infantry trooper, a vehicle driver, or a starfighter pilot, Battlefront was, in many ways, an authentic Star Wars sandbox that was a treat to enjoy. With the modern Star Wars Battlefront 2 only weeks away, wouldn't it be amazing if we could experience the game that started it all once more on our Xbox One? See at Amazon. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. What many assumed would be a cheesy and bare-bones experience based on the kid-friendly nature of the popular TV show were surprised to find that SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom was actually an incredibly competent 3D platformer with a large amount of content. Featuring creative environments, a plethora of enemies to battle, and a funny, entertaining plot, Battle for Bikini Bottom is the perfect example of what a SpongeBob game should be. The game was so well received by fans that the developer, Heavy Iron Studios, decided to use its engine and make another game based on the first SpongeBob movie. Though no more games like it have released since, Battle for Bikini Bottom remains for many as an excellent family-friendly joyride. See on Amazon. Midtown Madness 3. Unlike most racing games, which focus on utilizing actual racetracks, Midtown Madness 3 opts to have you race on the streets of either Paris or Washington, D.C. instead. There are dozens of racing challenges to complete, and by doing so, you can unlock new types of cars to drive. In the game's free mode, you have complete jurisdiction over where you drive and how, allowing you to create intense police chases by driving recklessly or just allowing you to take a relaxing cruise throughout the cities. Multiple paint job cans are found around both settings too, encouraging exploration. Lastly, the title's multiplayer allowed for you to play with your friends and compete with one another. Overall, Midtown Madness 3 was a racing game that opened the possibilities up to much more than simply doing races. See at Amazon. Star Wars Republic Commando. If Battlefront was the first game to bring large-scale Star Wars to gaming, then Republic Commando was the first to bring a tactical, gritty, boots-on-the-ground Star Wars experience to the table. Star Wars Republic Commando follows the story of Delta Squad, an elite unit of highly trained clone troopers, as they thwart various separatist operations and massively contribute to the Republic war effort. Heralded to this day as one of the best squad shooters ever created, Republic Commando is a timeless masterpiece that has aged phenomenally, despite being over a decade old. See at Amazon. MechAssault. Very few Xbox titles offer quite the experience that MechAssault does. While robots fighting each other isn't exactly a foreign concept, few games adopt the idea better than this one. Featuring deep gameplay with several mech classes, weapons, and abilities, MechAssault is the perfect game for those who want to blow stuff up with giant machines in creative ways. What's better, you can even duel your friend in split-screen, 1v1 MechAssault me, bro. See at Amazon. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind marks Bethesda's first shift with the series towards true open-world RPGs. While The Elder Scrolls I and II were technically open-world, they were overall more linear and plot-focused. Morrowind, however, aims to give the player freedom to explore the game world as they see fit and complete the story at their own pace. This new style was met with mixed reception at first, but over time, the RPG community grew to love it. As a result, the Elder Scrolls games that came after ended up becoming what they are now, best-selling, fan favorites. Without Morrowind's ambition, the Elder Scrolls may have looked like a completely different franchise today. See at Amazon. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. The Sith Lords. Considering that the first game became backward compatible recently, it would be sad if the sequel, Knights of the Old Republic 2, wasn't made compatible as well. The game sports numerous improvements over the original title, such as better graphics, new powers, and the addition of a dynamic influence system with characters and dialogue. Also, it offers an interesting philosophical take on the Force that remains unique even today. See at Amazon. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. The first in a long line of successful Modern Warfare titles, Call of Duty 4 was one of the Xbox 360's biggest hits. Often remembered for the fact it was one of the only games on the system that challenged Halo 3 in terms of popularity, Call of Duty 4 offered a fresh and faithful COD experience that impressed both veterans of the series and newcomers alike. While the game was remastered recently, numerous changes were made in the modernized version, such as altered movement speed and the addition of supply drops. Making Call of Duty 4 backward compatible would allow the game's following to experience the title exactly like they did a decade ago. See on the Xbox Store Silent Hill HD Collection. Originally exclusive to PlayStation 2, both Silent Hill 2 and 3 became playable on the Xbox 360 when the Silent Hill HD Collection was released. Xbox users could finally experience the critically acclaimed horror titles, with upgraded visuals as an added bonus. Silent Hill HD Collection isn't perfect, known for bugs and graphical problems, but since the development of new Silent Hill projects has been rather rocky and worrying over the last few years, it would be great to bring the HD Collection to the Xbox One. This might be the only way that fans of the series can continue playing through and enjoying some of the best games the horror genre has to offer into the future. See at Amazon. Star Wars The Clone Wars. Star Wars The Clone Wars was a game that utilized the prequel era's vast array of vehicles and aircraft to its fullest potential. Throughout the game, you battle the Separatists using a variety of iconic vehicles, such as the TX-130 fighter tank, the LAT gunship, and the AT-XT Heavy Walker, among others. Also, there are also a few segments where you can battle droid forces on the ground as Jedi characters like Anakin Skywalker or Mace Windu. In the split-screen multiplayer mode, players can go head-to-head as either the Republic or the Separatists, each player gaining access to various craft as they battle to destroy the enemy HQ. Player-controlled bases automatically build laser turrets around them, and will even create convoys of AI-controlled vehicles if left uncontested for long enough. See at Amazon. Your thoughts. What Xbox or Xbox 360 titles do you think should come to the backward compatibility program next? Are there any games in my list that you agree or disagree with me on? Do you think I like Star Wars a little too much? Let me know down below in the comments.